And there we are, the Heritage Farm. Got a wonderful little kestrel nest and a nice little hiding spot. Well, here's our bald eagles. We're at the Heritage Farm, Fragger Road South and South 204th Street, Kent, Washington. And we're right next to the Heritage Farm. Oh yeah, I seen a rabbit cross the road here earlier today.
Oh, yeah.
One rabbit.
Well, anyway, those eagles stayed there for an hour and a half, 2 hours.
I'll be darned.
Waiting for that
Rabbit.
for the mother rabbit to come out.
Oh yeah, they're persistent.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know whether they got it or not.
Well, maybe. Well, this guy's sitting looking all the time. He's waiting for the female to come back. She went hunting, so.
Oh yeah?
He hunts too, but one's always guarding the nest, you know.
Well, this isn't a small one, is it?
Yeah, he's only about this big.
This one?
Oh, he's full grown.
Oh.
Yeah, he's the adult. That's the adult male.
He flew up there then.
Well, here's our kestrel on top of the barn on the weather vane. There he goes. He's trying to catch some of these insects. He might be house hunting. There's a hole here in the barn. There's a kestrel catching bugs up under the edge of the barn. Here, let's see what happens. Come back on here. It's up on the weather vane. There he is on top of the horse here. Down at the Heritage Horse Farm. The kestrel's up on the weather vane. He flies down on the edge of the roof trying to catch some insects. I'll back off a little bit. We'll keep an eye on him. There he is on the horse vane. Oh yeah, he's got a good perch there. But he flies down on under the peak. He's trying to catch some insects. So we've been watching him for a while here. Trying to come in a little bit more. Hopefully he'll nest in his old barn. That'd be great. Got a little something in his... No, he's just hanging on the ears of the horse. That's the ears on that weather vane. Good looking bird. Colorful. Little male kestrel. Now he's looking around for another insect. There he goes on the edge of the building again. There's the weather vane. I think he might have left now. We'll give him a minute. Maybe he'll come back. Now there's a hole. I'll try to zoom in on that. I was hoping that would be where they would nest. I'll zoom in on the hole here. Right there. That's the hole in the barn. There's a lot of whitewash by it. But I've never seen him here before. Till today. But it looked like he was hunting the insects. And there's the weather vane. And he's obviously taken off now, so we'll see if we can locate him. Well, here's our kestrel. And on the wire he was preening up. He heard some crows. Made him alert. He's just bobbing his tail. Sitting there right next to the empty field looking for insects, grasshoppers and such, and some mice. Oh yeah, he's going to continue preening up. Let's see what he does here. Oh yeah. Look at this guy. It's a little male here. He's been hanging around for a while. Also a female around. This guy is listening to those crows. He's got to pay close attention. He's alert. Nice little dots there, dark spots on his chest. It's an adult. Male kestrel. We're down by the Boeing Aerospace Pond. He's checking everything. Now, there he goes. I'm going to preen up some more. We like that. See what he's going to do here. He's staying busy now. Oh, look at the markings around his eyes. My goodness, what a beautiful bird. There he goes. He's after something. He's been trying. Now, the female's over by the Heritage Farm. In the barn, they've got a hole they've been going in, and just up under the edge of the roof. And he's over here hunting, and she's over there. So we'll keep an eye on this guy a little bit. He's concentrating, looking down. He's made, like I say, a couple passes already. And we're all excited. We have a pair of Kestrels here, and it looks like they're nesting in the Heritage Barn down there up at the peak. He's a good-looking Kestrel male. All the nice colors, gray on his wing, that rufous on the back, and the marks on his breast there, the dark and the light. All right, got that tail going. Look at that. Do a little bit on his feet there. Oh, gonna turn around here and give us a little front view. Look at that. Oh, we like that. Yeah. There he is. Just showing off all his beautiful colors, and fine little falcon, one of my favorites. She's more of a rufous color. We'll try to get a video of her and see how that goes. But oh yeah, she's still on the hunt. Just checking everything out here. Catch a lot of voles, insects, things like that. They even catch small frogs, actually. I saw that. So many things they eat. But she's got the perfect spot here. A lot of grassland, a lot of insects, a lot of voles, things like that. So you got plenty of food here. Okay. There she goes. Off towards the barn now. Here comes our Kestrel. Going in the hole. And here she's coming out. He's in that first big conifer tree right next to the peak of the barn, so he can get over here really quick in case the starlings start bothering his nesting hole. Oh yeah. He looks every direction there. I'm going to look and see where the female is. I think she's off on the hunt. And he's just guarding the nest, so. There's our Kestrel coming in. Oh yeah, gonna go in there. There you go. There you go. He's just checking it out here. This one wants to know what's going on in there. Okay, he's back up on the point now. Yeah, he just looked in the nest hole, make sure everything's all right. All's well at the Kestrel nest. Working a little closer again. There he goes. He's all set, and there he goes again. He's chasing away the starlings, I guess. And landed up in his conifer tree now. Every once in a while he'll sail over there and check in the hole there, make sure everything's all right. He's on guard duty. Here she comes sailing in. And there she is, trying to get in that hole again. That's her spot. They've been going in and out of here on a regular basis. Checking on the youngsters. Oh yeah. There she goes. Alright, she just landed over here now. It looks like the swallows are bugging her. Stretching out a little bit. Look at this. She's a good looking Kestrel. See, but she's probably off on another hunt here pretty quick. And there she goes. All right. Here comes one sailing in now. Oh yeah. She's just checking it out, making sure those guys are all right. Look at that, would you? She's been gone for a little bit hunting. I saw her hovering over the field, and we'll get her. She's checking, making sure those babies are all fine. Starlings, she's making sure, oh, going to go in now. There she goes. He's squeezing right in there. Well, how about that? The kestrel don't want these starlings hanging out there. He may come and chase them off of here. Getting to be too much activity, he'll sail in and run them out. And you can see them going in and out and causing a fuss. But she's in the hole. And I think I can find it. It goes right in under here. That's where they go in and out, just right under the tin. They can just barely squeeze in there. Here comes Chubby, sailing in. Male kestrel, there he is at the hole. Talking to the female a little bit. Everything all right? Yeah, well, I saw a starling, so up I'm on top now. Well, that's our male kestrel keeping an eye on things. Good looking bird. He's on guard duty now. And there he goes, coming back to his pole now. I'll see if I can scan over to him. He's just checking, making sure she's all right, because he saw that starling. There's our kestrel. Came sailing in. Been off on the hunt. We'll try to figure out which spot he's going to go into. And there we are. Right on the peak of the Heritage Farm. Got some food in the beak there. All right, there we go. Let's see what's going on here. It's like a delivery. Look at that, that's the male, and in he goes. All right. He took a mouse or a vole in there. We'll keep an eye on it. See exactly what's going on here. We certainly like that. And here he comes out. Look how tight he's squeezing. Out he goes. All right. Well, here they are, both in the conifer tree. She just flew out of the barn, and he was up here waiting for her, and they're just talking about it. They've been busy feeding those little ones. Been in and out a couple of times. There we are. Males on the left, females on the right. And they're just enjoying a little time together here, and then they'll start feeding again. We're all excited about it. Yeah, they keep an eye on those starlings. There's several starlings nesting in the barn also, but keeping them away from their hole, it's be quite a chore. But they keep a close eye on things. And that's what they're doing. She's getting ready to sail out of here, I think. She's bobbing her head a little bit, and he's looking around. And there she goes. Yeah, he's getting ready to go, I think. There he goes, off on the hunt. Okay, she took off on a hunt. He's flown out of his tree now and has come over here to the peak of the barn here to guard the nest. The starlings are getting too close, and the sparrows. So he'll guard the nest hole until she gets back with some food. And we'll see what happens here. Very beautiful bird. Got the dark dots on the chest, the bluish gray on the wing, and the rusty brown. One of the prettiest little falcons we got. American kestrel. And she's more just the rusty color. All right. Oh, See, we'll get ready for her to come back. Oh yeah, he's upset. What are you guys doing in there? Doesn't want those starlings bugging the youngsters here. Making sure everything's all right. There he goes. Checking out all the holes. He's got about 3 entrances there. He go up to the top. There he's going in, see? He's got youngsters in there and he's all worried about it. Them starlings are bugging him. He goes in 3 or 4 places now and here comes the mate coming in. He just took off, so we'll see what happens here. They're getting the food ready. Here they come, sailing in. Oh yeah, check this out. Got food now. Just a talking about it. Look at this. Oh yeah. They've been busy. Going in, I'm gonna feed them now. Well, got back with the food and got the starlings run out. Oh yeah, coming out, and there they go. Just a talking. Now here's our male kestrel. He's up in the top of the conifer tree. Female just flew off the post. She's in flight. That's what he's looking at now. Maybe she'll come to his. He's really looking, so he's keeping a close eye on her. Look at him look, stretching his wing out now. She's on the hunt here. Oh yeah, look at this guy showing off. He's just getting ready to take off, I think. Yeah, he was watching her. She went off on a hunt. So they're getting ready to get some food and feed the youngsters. So we'll keep an eye on this guy here. You can see a little bit of a breeze picking up, but it's not bad. Well, he sure watches her when she flies, doesn't he? Zooming in here. Here comes a kestrel. Just a calling now. Hauling in some food, I think. Coming right in here. All right, check this out. She's got something. There she goes. In she goes. All right. I wonder what that was. Here he comes to check it out. There he is. Yeah, he's had something in his mouth. So he brought his donation. They're just checking it out. She's in there with her donation. He caught something and brought it over here. So there he goes. Now he's going back to the conifer tree. He has a little stash he uses. And keep bringing the chow for the youngsters. If he can't catch anything, he's always got a little stash hidden, so. It's feeding time, and he just checked on her. And gave her that little tidbit he had. Here comes the kestrel sailing in with another donation. There he is. I hear her talking to him in there. All right, good communication. He's quite the provider. Now he's flying back up in his conifer tree. Yeah, there she is. She's coming out and there she goes. All right, going over to join him now. She's preparing that food. She should be sailing right over here. She's on the limb. Looks like she's got it just about ready for the youngsters. Should be sailing over here any minute now. He's still up at the top. He's all proud he brought in food, and she came out. Now she's preparing it on the limb, and and here she comes, sailing back into the nest now. She's got it all ready. And in she goes to feed them little guys. All right. How about that? Well, we like that. Well, he's back over here. He dropped off the food and landed back on his favorite perch here. She's prepared it and is now flown back in. All's well. Had a great food delivery and checked on her a couple of times and dropped off the food. Then she came out, came over in the tree and prepared it, then flew back over here and went back in to feed the youngsters. So we had a good feeding today. There he is. He's all proud of himself. Looking good too. Bobbing his head a little bit. Still keeping an eye on them starlings. I don't want them bothering that nest hole. We'll see. Hey, bob his head. Looks like he's ready to go hunting again. We'll see what happens here. He's concentrating. Oh yeah. He's been doing really good catching prey, and they got these youngsters to feed now, so it keeps him really busy. Oh, look at him bobbing. Yeah, he's getting ready to go, I think. There he goes. Oh yeah, he's still on the hunt. He landed over here. The robins were bugging him. He's trying to get the opportunity to come down and catch something. You can hear those robins. They're going crazy. He's hollering back. The female's up on the pole now. I'll just try to scan up there a little bit. She just landed up on the pole. She's telling him to leave him alone. And she's right up here. There she is. She landed right up here now. They're both hunting, trying to catch something. And there she is. She just came out of the nesting hole. Heard the robins giving him trouble, so she came out to help him out. She's cleaning her beak up. Oh yeah. Come in a little bit more. There we go. Let's turn around here. Here they were. She's hollering at him. Now he's flown. And she's sitting up here just kind of keeping an eye on everything. Ain't quite around with them robins. You can see her beak going. She's just hollering at him. Yep. Well, she come out to help out the male. The robins are off now following the male.
Bet there is, huh?
She's sailing in there right now, going to check on the nest.
Yeah.
And there she is. She's looking in now, seeing what's going on, checking to make sure the babies are all right. All right. Female kestrel. Right on Mr. O'Connell's barn, looking right in the hole right now. Well, how about that? There she goes, taking off for the hunt. Oh yeah, Mama just landed here with some food. See what happens here. My goodness. Checking on the young. She's up on top now. Went up on the weather vane. And there she is. Up there. top of the horse weather vane. Just a calling. Look at that, would you? See if the little one pokes his head out, and I'll come back in. Should be showing himself right about there. Oh yeah, still looking around. That's our close-up on our American Kestrel, still in the nest site there in the old barn, yawning a little bit. I'll just back off, give you an idea. Pulling the head back in a little bit there. See what's going on. Getting all excited. Getting readjusted here. Excellent place. When that food comes, right at the head of the line. And I think that's what's going on. Oh yeah, it's calling. Here's another one, look at that. The adult just dropped off some food. See what goes on in there. I can hear him calling. I'm circling around. There you go, peeking out again. Wondering what's going on out here. Feels that breeze, likes that. Back in they go. Down here. Now you can see how far they can get around in there. They have two locations. So they got a fairly good sized nesting cavity. Just curious about everything is moving here, see? Well, this is our kestrel nest, right in the Heritage barn here. Down South 204th Street and Fragger Road South, Kent, Washington. And look at, they're all feathered out, just about ready to come out of this little nesting cavity and get up on top of the barn, and they'll teach them how to hunt then. They're doing quite well. I'll come in a little bit on this. See what we can do here. There we go. Just to checking everything out. It's a fairly warm day, so they like that breeze sailing through there. There we go. Watching that fly. See, learned a few tricks, getting entertained here. There we go. Already got the instinct. They could probably catch one, you know. Good looking kestrel. Really healthy looking. We're liking that. Oh yeah. Happy camper here. All tucked in up under here in the gable and under the corrugated roof. Oh yeah, in they go for the feeding. Look at that, would you? See that? Yes. Great feeding. There, that's, I knew I heard that bird. Now he'll have a good feed, or she, right in there. That was Mama that sailed into that one. And off on the next hunt. She's been gone for a little bit hunting. I saw her hovering over the field, and we'll get her. She's checking, making sure those babies are all fine. Starlings, she's making sure, oh, gonna go in now. There she goes. See, squeezing right in there. Well, how about that? We like that. We'll watch for a while and see her coming back out. She's been a busy gal today. And here she's coming out. Out she goes. All right. All right, there they are looking out together. Two happy little, three heads now. All right, we got three babies looking out now. Try to come up a little more. Yep. They just had a good feeding. Mama was here, and now we know we got three in here. One duck back in. All right. One's all the way up to the top looking out. Look at this guy, all three of them. Isn't that wonderful? They're really getting excited about feeding time now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Counting 4 now. The 4 little heads here, so we've got quite a brood. These guys, little wing down there. Everything is looking really good today. Well, I can see why they're packing all that food in there. That's quite a brood, and there may even be 5. 5 is kind of the norm too, but we know we got 4 now. Our little Kestrels sitting here waiting for the next round to feed. Oh yeah, we're all excited about that. We'll just see what happens. It'll come in a little bit more. There we go. There they are. 3 down there, 1 at the top. Kind of a total of 4. That's good news. We were wondering how many we had here. Well, we like that. There they're looking out again. Just Kestrels all over the place. That's what we like. Yep. Look at them heads. They're just all over the place now. They took over the whole bunch there. They got a good spot here. My goodness, look at these heads. Maybe we'll see Mama or Papa come in. Yep. They've decided they want to get a little sunshine, get a little food. Here's this one here calling. And coming in, look at that. There was a delivery. All right. We got 4 in here to feed. And 1 got it, so here we go. There's one up at the top looking out. Look at this guy. He's almost all the way out. Look at this guy. He's about ready to sail out here, I think. It might be the day they decide to fledge. See how big he was? He's just about ready to sail right out of there. Oh yeah. Getting pretty brave. See, there's one sibling down with the second one below there. That starling just went up to the gable. That was pretty good. He looked like he was just about ready to sail out of there, wasn't he? All right. Yeah, they're getting restless. They're thinking about maybe we could fly out of this hole here. They're pecking on each other a little bit, just playing. There's number 3 now, see? There's a total of 4 in there we counted. Oh yeah. They're starting to wake up a little bit now. Just kind of playing around. I want that food delivery. Look at his neck and head just pushed over the edge now. He's really looking. Checking out that hunting area where the adults went. He's hoping to see something. Got a lot of flies buzzing around. Well, here's a little male calling. See his tail's messed up. He just came out of the barn, probably yesterday afternoon, so he's out here eating. And the male came in and fed him a little snack, so he's sitting over here calling. He wants food. A lot of activity today. The Kestrels are fledging. They're leaving the barn. Okay, got both of them looking out. Now all 3 are in the barn here. So we have 3 in the barn still and 1 out on the wire. So the first one is fledged. Look at these guys. Oh, our brother is getting all the food. He's over there on the wire. He's the first one out. Now we have to get up enough nerve to fly out and join him. Mama's fed him about 3 times. He's been calling, and now these 3 are sitting up here in the barn. Been hollering every time they see Mama, but she takes the food to the one that fledged out on the wire, so they're gonna have to fly out of here and join him so they can get some food. It's a great day at the Kestrel nest, fledging day. And like I say, little male was the first one out. And he's down there getting all the food and getting treated really good. And I got these 3 now just looking out, wanting Mama to come in and bring him something, or maybe Papa. So, well, we're going to keep a close eye on them. Their heads are bobbing. They're a little jealous because they hear him calling, and Mama sails in and feeds them. They're all healthy. Their wings are strong. It's looking good. Oh, I hear them calling. Maybe they're going to sail in here now. About time for these guys to get a snack. Headed for the barn now. Gonna come in here and get a little meal. See what happens here. All right, they're happy now. Mama finally come in with some food. Look at her, how beautiful she is. All right, got one of them here trying to get ready to fledge. Number 3 here, and there he goes. He's coming on down. All right. Starlings are after him. See what happens here. Out of the hole there. All right, looks pretty good though. See how it takes off here with his wings. He's watching his brother on the wire there. So we got the first flight on this one. It's like the female. She's bobbing her head, looking around. I'll keep an eye on her. Doesn't know quite what to do yet. Just kind of butterflied down a little bit. There we go. Oh yeah. So this one just squeezed out, got up there, and away she went. Straight down on the roof here. Came down slow. Kind of butterflied down. Okay, ruffled her feathers up, rousting a little bit, walking around, checking everything out here. Let's see what she does. It wasn't too bad of a drop. Just like I say, just flopped her wings and came down, and the starlings raised a little ruckus about it. She had a good landing. Now she's looking over at the pole at her brother. Wants to try to go over there and join him. All right. Call that good. Go. Back over here on the point. Figures that's the best spot. Oh yeah. Here she's on the flight now. Here she comes. Circling around, doing a great job. Look at her go over the tree. All right, she landed over here in the tree now. Papa came over and made sure she was safe from the starlings. And she's all tucked in here now, preening up. And Papa is going back over there with Mama. And they're taking care of that little male, the one that was the first fledge. Giving him food, and he's flying over in his tree now. Teaching him how to be camouflaged, so. And they're still trying to entice the other 2 off the peak of the roof. But so far, they're not interested in flying yet. But the little male did, and our female here did. Here's a little male. Papa come in and give him a mouse. He's sitting on the limb eating it. First day eating the mouse on the limb. He was on the wire by the pole. Oh yeah, guys, wings out, manling, hiding it. Oh, he's running over here, hiding a little bit. Look at this guy. Had to get behind the leaves, didn't he? All right. Well, here's the Heritage Farm barn down in Kent, Washington. Fragger Road South, South 204th Street. This is where our Kestrels hatched out on the left-hand side up there at the gable, right under the corrugated roofing. Had 4 of them fledge out, and they're over here behind me now. I'm on the east side of the Green River. There's an open field, and that's what they're hunting. For every kind of wild creature that lives there, it's a great hunting spot. So we're going to see if we can locate them. Here's one of the females that fledged out of the barn. She's on the other side of the river now in the culvert. This is where the adults train them to hunt. She's made one pass down to the dry grass, and back up here trying to catch some insects and rodents. We're going to see how many more we can find. But this is their training ground here. There's a big field there and a lot of grass, rodents. They got dragonflies and mice and everything in here. So we'll see if we can find some more of them. But this one here's got a good hunting spot. Back off a little bit and show you. It's been sitting right here, diving down in the grass and catching stuff. That's kind of their domain now. Come back in quick. And there she is. Happy doing her little hunting here. Well, we'll see if we can locate one of the other ones. Here's one on top of the pole, right across from their sister on the culvert. Trying to learn to hunt off the pole here. Oh, just a talking, looking around. Well, there's two of them. We got two more to find. We're right on the hiking trail on the other side of the river, right across from the barn. This is where they get their hunting training. The adults got them over here hunting the pasture in the field and along the trail. This one's calling, looking down. All right. Well, maybe we'll see them catch something. All right, she's still sitting here. See what happens. Right in the top of the tree, watching the hikers go by. And off she goes. She's on the hunt, sailing over here now. All right, this one's on the hunt. Turn around looking. Okay, top of the pole here. Right in the bright sunlight, she's got something spotted. We're keeping a track on them. She's about 12 feet above the grass on this conduit. Plastic pipe, PVC. Still looking down. I want to zoom in a little bit more, maybe. Well, maybe not. I want to see her dive down. They're learning their lessons well today. They're just a hunting away. Of course, that's because it's cool. They know it's going to get warm, so. And there she goes, off on another hunt. Just landed up here in the top of the tree. There was a hummingbird that flew out, so maybe she thought she could catch a hummingbird. That's not going to happen. Got tired of the conduit on the pole and took off. Flew over here now. It's got a great spot. Can see everything in the big field behind her and everything along the trail in front of her. So we'll see if this little one here catches something. Oh yeah, this is a little female kestrel. We're still looking for the little male. He was the first one to fledge, so he's around here somewhere. We'll keep looking for him. But our females here are doing just great. They're just hunting and carrying on and communicating with each other. We're going to watch, see if one of them catches something. They're trying real good here. They're really working at it. They watch everything that moves. Everybody goes by on the trail. They're not afraid of anybody. They see people all the time. Be a good spot to hike along that trail from Three Fingers Fisherman and go down towards right across from the big red barn, and they'll see them perched along the trees there and get some good photos and movies. They're just a calling. Look at that. I'm just not more than 30 feet from this bird and doesn't even care. See, not afraid of people at all, so you can get some really good shots. They'll be here for a while, learn their lessons, so it'll be a good trip. And there she goes, off on another hunt. All right. Little male looks like sitting up here, just a calling. Wait for one of the adults to come in with a little snack. We can really get close to this guy now. He's so tame, he's seen us so much. I'll come in as close as I can. And there you are, juvenile kestrel, just sitting on the pole calling. Oh yeah, you want a little more snack here. All right. Okay, she landed on top of the fire hydrant now. Like she's going to preen up a little bit. Sitting pretty low on the perch, and we'll see what happens here. There she is. Looking good. And off she goes, sailing down the grass. There she is walking through the grass. She made a pass, landed. I don't think she caught anything, but she's looking. There we go, just a calling. Now one goes down to the grass, it looks like she has something, and all the other siblings come sailing in because they're used to sharing food, see? But they'll get more independent. Oh yeah, rustling around the grass, checking everything out. A little hunting trip here. All three of them were here. As soon as this one flew down in the grass, the all other two joined her. But it doesn't look like she caught anything this time. Come in a little bit more here. There we go. And off she goes on another hunt. There's a bunch of hikers. Might be enough of them to make her nervous, so we'll see what happens. Just kind of hanging out. She looks over here for a little bit, but I don't think it's disturbed by them at all. Looks at me now. She's watching the people on the trail. And we'll keep an eye on her, see what happens. Maybe we'll think about flying. Last chance to fly. I'm shutting her down. She likes it here. Looks over here at me. That's alright. Try a new perch. Scratching up now. Oh yeah, look at that stretching wing out here. Oh yeah, gonna pose a little bit. Alright, we like that. Yep, give us a good stretch. Maybe she'll take off now. It's going to preen up, I think. Oh, we like that. Hopping over here on the limb. Kind of change position a little bit. And down over she goes around the trunk. Oh yeah, she's down there. Well, see, maybe she's going to fly. She got all situated in this position here. Had her stretch, hops over here now. Oh yeah, she likes this tree. Look at that. There's several positions here. Up she goes. There you go. I'd say she's definitely interested in this tree. Bobs that head. Look at that. Checking everything out. Looking to the left, right, and there she goes. Over here she goes. Oh yeah, there she is. Came over here on top of the telephone pole now. Flew over here. They get a lot of food delivered here from the parents, and that's what she's checking around for, some scrap, see? Oh yeah, might see a bug in there. But I've seen the adults call them over here, and they've been feeding them here, so they associate this pole with a feeding area, feeding station. You're just checking for some scraps. Oh yeah, maybe gonna have a little preen up here. Get under that wing a little bit. Feeling that breeze. Oh yeah. We'll watch her for a little bit. Get all them feathers in tip-top shape. Rousting up. Oh yeah. Wants to keep her feathers all squared away and perfect flying condition. Improve her odds of catching something. Anything that flies, swallows, dragonflies, she watches all that. They're definitely on the ball. They're learning their lessons well. She's looking over here at me now. She sees that dragonfly kind of circling right below me, and that's what she saw. But they can adjust their eyes to binocular vision. They got 8-power binocular vision if they need it, so that's what she's doing. I'd like to see one, catch one right next to me. That'd be pretty good. She's posing now, looking really good with the profile there. Oh yeah. Yeah, they're having a good time. Here we got 2 of them together on the telephone pole. And one of them takes off, and the other one's watching where we go. The other one flew up on the wire, and there goes the other one to join them. They're over here now. Getting ready. In the horizontal position. Just about ready to try it, I think. She wants to check it out. There she goes, down in the grass. All right, hit the berry bushes. We'll see what happens here. She's in there right now, and we'll see if she comes up with something. Now we got this one here. There's a jogger gonna go by right underneath, waving his white t-shirt. We'll see if that has any effect. Nope, didn't scare her any. She's going to just remain relaxed. She likes her perch. Her siblings still sitting on the wire. Oh, they're just a call. Off she goes. Coming over here now. All right. Oh yeah, she flew over here now. She's hunting. Trying to see if she can spot something down in the grass. She's got good lighting. She can see everything now. We're watching all of them. We got 3 females. We're looking for the male again. We had a good brood hatched out in the barn this year. 3 females and 1 male. And they're over here just a hunting. Alright, see one on the wire now. Try to get that one. There she is. She's posing now right by the Heritage Farm sign. How about that? Home sweet home, it should say for her, as she hatched out in that barn there. Right up at the peak. That's the Heritage Farm barn on South 204th Street and Fraggle Road South, Kent, Washington. She's right on the wire, right in front of the barn. Right up at the peak there is where, on the left side, is where they all hatched out. So we're all excited about that. And they're over here learning to hunt now. And there she is. Try to come in just a little bit more here. There we go. Good looking bird. American Kestrel. All right. Oh, here's one of the Kestrels, one of the females. There, I got 2 females on the pole here. And this one here's got a little snack hidden in there. And the other one's just flown away, so yeah. Oh yeah, here's the other one. Oh yeah, they're both there. Now you see sometimes they have the food delivered to the pole and they stash them on top, so that's what's going on. And there they are. 2 of the female kestrels that fledged out of the Heritage Farm barn this year. And just sitting around. Oh yeah, just a calling now. We'll see what happens. And off that one goes. And this female's watching to see where they go. It's a time for a snack, and they're paying close attention. All right. Well, we'll look around and see if we can locate the other ones then. We got 3 females and 1 male. We're going to try to locate them all today. We're right on the trail here. Just park at the 3 Friends fishing hole and hike to the south down the trail till you come to the red barn, and there you are. And you'll see these birds here. American Kestrels. Just fledged this year out of the barn. Perches there. Oh, look at that. Guy's wings out hungry. What is going on? Oh yeah, look at this one coming in. The other one came in and joined her. They're looking for food. I think that's a juvenile. Oh yeah, landed down here. Getting close together, they want food. Look at this. We had 3 females this year and 1 male. And here's 2 of them here. Just sharing it back and forth on the perch here. They're having a good time. Peeking out on this side now. Look at that. This is kind of the feeding station. I can hear them calling in the trees. But they'll sit back there and then they'll come out on the pole because actually the adults have been feeding them here and they think this is the place to be. So, well, there's 2 of the sisters. 1 more to go. And I hear the other one calling in the trees. So, oh yeah, this one's going back over here with this one. We're going to go into the trees and, oh yeah, looking around at the beak. Got any food? No, how about you? Very interesting watching them learn how to hunt and how they interact here. They seem to help each other quite a bit. This one just scratching up. We like watching our kestrels. They got a great spot here. My goodness, got a nice field, a lot of insects and stuff. Now this is going to preen. They've been catching voles and dragonflies, grasshoppers, moths, all kinds of things. They have baby snakes here, garter snakes. Oh yeah, they're having a good time interacting. I like being close together. The one is just preening away. Now this one's going to work on the wings. Get all those flight feathers in shape for the day here. We'll keep a close eye on them. Yeah, beautiful rufous colored brown there and the black stripes on the tail. But it hasn't gotten too warm yet. It's in the morning. Got a slight overcast. And that's why we're out. It's supposed to get up to 85 and everything goes and hides then, including the birds. Oh yeah, just a preening and carrying on. Look at that. Get a great view. Now they're going to do their legs. My goodness. Now I'm sure they found water now for bathing because when they first come out of the barn, of course their tail's kind of messed up for being cramped up in there. So now their feathers look really clean. So they're all washed up. They've had their bath. Now they're doing a daily preening. So we're going to keep an eye on them. They are just busy. Enjoying the nice cool breeze. Alright, well, we'll let these 2 gals get cleaned up here. And we're going to see if we can locate one of the other ones. They're just doing a fine job. Doing the tail now. And how lucky can you get? Now, this is right across from the barn. The Green River's between us and the barn. We're on the east side. Alright, well, we'll check for the other one. Here's our little male kestrel. We finally found him over here. He's just sitting around here, keeping an eye on things, looking where the little females are. Alright, he's looking over his shoulder there. It's a good hunting area behind him. Alright. And we've been looking for him. We're glad we found him. We got a perfect little spot on top of this flat telephone pole. He's looking intent now. He's seeing something. And you can tell by the spots on his breast and a little coloring on his head. Hey, well, here he is. And we're happy about that. Oh, he's going to scratch up now. Oh, yeah. Turn and give us another view. Look at that. See the gray on his wings? The little males are really beautiful. And there he goes. He's off on the hunt. There's the female kestrel on her fire plug here again. Sitting on top of the hydrant, looking around. Oh, turn around. I think she saw something. Stretching out. Look at those beautiful feathers. I'm going to show off for us a little bit. Her sister's been hunting off of the big rock out there. And we've been watching this one, see if she's going to make a pass at something. Yeah, I hope to see her catch something. Looks like she wants to preen up. We'll go for that. Absolutely. There we go. She's got wonderful brown feathers there. My goodness, like copper. The females are really pretty. The males are absolutely colorful. But I like the females too. They got that nice rusty brown color. And they've been hunting here, learning to hunt since they came out of the barn. And we have the two sisters here that's been really working it. There's one other sister and the little male, and they're off hunting, I think, with the female. But anyway, these two sisters are pretty regular here. They've had pretty good luck. So you can come in about any time and find them here. Oh yeah, she's looking good now. We'll just see what she's up to. Starting to warm up now. You can see a little bit of the heat waves. But there's plenty of game there in those weeds. Mice, dragonflies, whatever. Many things. Okay. Oh, she's watching something again. It doesn't take too long for an opportunity to show up. And she'll go for it. It's the first chance she gets. Always turn around. Surveying that field again. She's definitely got something going on here. All done preening and wants to try to catch something. Back off a little bit. There we go. See if she takes off here. And there she goes. Down in the grass, see if she comes back. Back on her pole, son. Look at that, she did. After an insect. There you go. Well, that's how patient they can be. Get preened up, make a little pass, and there you are. So we'll go try to find the other one. They're moving around a little bit, trying to figure everything out. Oh yeah. We got the two sisters hunting together again today. Oh yeah, this one wants to preen a feather or two. Well, let's check that out. Getting that tail feather all squared away. Oh yeah, they keep themselves in good shape. We like it every time we find them. They've made a few passes down the weeds already trying to catch things. Yep, things crawling in the grass. I think probably voles and such. Alright. Kind of looking up, making sure nobody's going to sneak up on her. Try to come in a little bit more here. There we go. And there she is. A good spot for hunting. She's hoping to catch something. Sure looking around, watching everything that moves today. They've got an excellent spot for learning to hunt. There's plenty of prey and nice open fields. Nothing can bother them here. Actually good for me. I can just hike in on the trail and usually find them. There she is, keeping her sister in sight too. Like I say, they stay pretty close. Okay, still concentrating. Her sister made a pass and returned back to the fire hydrant. Now this one thinks, well, it's my turn to try to catch something. We'll see how she does. American Kestrels. There she goes on her hunting, down in the grass. And back she is, coming back to the tree here. Let's see. Where'd she land? There, she came back up here. Oh yeah, a little miss there, but that's alright. Flew down and didn't quite catch it, whatever it was. And there she is, back up in the tree. Now here we have the Merlin and the Kestrel hunting together. Kestrel just flew. They're hunting these little birds. He's coming back now. He landed right up on top. There's our Merlin flying. Took out after some birds. Our Kestrel's still here. He's turning around, coming back. There he just zoomed around by the Kestrel. And there he's landed. They're both in the same tree again. How cool is that? They're in the same tree hunting the little birds. Merlin just took out and made a flight and came back, and the Kestrel did the same. The Kestrel's above and the Merlin's below. I'll see if I can zoom in on them. But they're hunting these goldfinches that are hanging out here. Alright, there he goes again on another chase. Alright, now we have the Kestrel and the Merlin flying together. Alright, now the Kestrel's coming back. The Merlin's going across the field. There's our Kestrel. Alright. Well, here is our Kestrel. She took over the perch and sitting here just preening up. She's enjoying the perch. I'll back off. I think there's a stellar jay right above her there. There we go. Just flew. Stellar jay flew out. And here's our Kestrel. Look at that, just kind of posing and enjoying the weather. You can see all the good markings on the side of her head there and her brown feathers on her back. I don't see the Merlin in the tree. They were hunting together, so. She hunts little birds and grasshoppers, dragonflies, of course any little vole or mouse too. So she's checking everything out here. Got a little bit of a breeze. See the limbs swaying there, and she's checking out the area for her food. We got a wetland here. Got a lot of the dragonflies and some grasshoppers, small birds. She's mainly interested in the rodents, voles and small meadow mice, things like that. You got a little bit of a breeze picking up now. There's a pair of them. She has a friend she hunts with. It's a Merlin. I saw them working together the other day, so. Oh yeah, I can see when the wind blows the tree, she keeps her head in one spot and her body goes up and down. See how that works? It's amazing, isn't it? That way when they're watching something, their whole body can go up and down, but their head stays in one spot and they can stay focused. Alright, I think we'll check around and see if we can locate some of the other birds. Oh yeah. There we go. He's going to preen up some. Look at this guy. Do some more preening here. Fan that. Look at him stretch. Isn't that wonderful? What a beautiful stretch. The leg wings up. Look at that. What a wonderful. Okay, there he goes. He's off on the flight. He's chased a couple birds. Boy, they took off too. Coming right over. What a great bird. Here's our Merlin getting ready for his next flight. Kestrel came back and joined him. He's been really chasing these flickers. There he goes again. That's that flicker hollering for his life. Merlin's circling around. He's coming back to the perch. Ah, success. Our little bird caught something. It looked like probably was a dragonfly. He just finished it up. You can see some of the colors on him now. This was an insect they had for a snack, and I think it was a dragonfly. He's back on his lower hunting perch now. The stellar jays are coming in close. There's a couple of them in the tree next to him. Yeah, he's cleaning up his beak there. Getting some good sunlight now. Well, we'll see how he acts now. He's got a little bit of a snack, a little fuel in his belly now. Like I said earlier, he's been really chasing them flickers. That's the main birds he's been chasing today, so we're just going to enjoy this guy sitting here in this great perch. We get a good view of him. The sunlight's good now. He looks like he's in pretty good focus. There he's bobbing his head. And like I say, he did get a little snack, so he might just sit here long enough for us to make a little bit of a movie of him. We were rooting for him. Oh yeah, that flash there was a stellar jay that came by. Now his little kestrel buddy was flying by too earlier. Okay, he's got two stellar jays in the tree with him. They've landed. Now back off a little bit so you can see them. There they are. You can see the size of the Merlin and the stellar jays. They're fairly close, so that'll give you an idea how big the Merlin is, because you get plenty of chances to see the stellar jays, but you don't see that many Merlins. So here is a good comparison in the tree, and you can see they're almost the exact same size. But they can't fly like this guy. This little Merlin is a little fighter pilot. He was zooming around here. He was very impressive. Looked like a miniature peregrine. Several stoops he'd ring up, and you'd hear them flickers hollering, "Help, help!" They were trying to get out of the way. Yeah, I imagine it was a pretty scary situation for him. I'll come back in on him now a little bit. There we go. There's our buddy. Get his tail in here. There we go. There he is, enjoying the sunshine, and there he goes. He's off on the next hunt now. There he goes. He's coming around the clubhouse turn, going up along the fence. He's scared out a flicker, and he's coming back. You can hear him hollering. He's scaring them to death. He's going off to our left now. He's circling around. All right. Our Merlin's coming back to the tree. He'll land a little bit lower. See if we can get in on him. There he is. He's had quite the hunt there. We'll just keep an eye on him. He made a pass at a dove. There was a mourning dove, and he darn near got it. So he made a couple of circles around, chased as far as he could, and the dove went to cover, so he circled around, came back to his perch, and there he goes on the next hunt. So he's a busy guy. Made several good passes today. He's got a Merlin kind of hang out. There he goes again, his other pass. He's really quick. Now the stellar jay has come in where the Merlin was. The Merlin flew out, and the stellar jay took his perch, and the Merlin's over here chasing the flicker. Sounds like a close call. The flicker's making a racket. All right, we'll keep an eye on him. All right, Merlin came back in right where I had it set before. There he is. Looks like he's having quite the time today. Now there he is. He's just getting all set up. Back on his hunting perch, getting ready for the next flight. You can see the wind blowing a little bit. We definitely got a hungry Merlin today. He is chasing the flickers and everything else. There's some stellar jays in the area, but the main thing we see him chasing now was the flickers. And he's made several passes at them. That's our little Merlin. Usually he has a mate that hunts with him. I hear a woodpecker or something. There he goes. He's after the flicker again. You can hear the flicker. Got his buddy with him. There's two Merlins in this tree. I'll try to back off. I come back quite a ways. He's below him here a little bit. There they are. You can barely see him in there. We got two of them in the thicket. They were here earlier, then one took off and he's finally come back. So I'll try to get this bottom one this time. Oh yeah. There he is. He's preening up. Oh yeah, I'll come in a little bit more. There he is. Well, we've seen these two. You can see it looks like he's molding a tail feather, I think. Unless that's just a stripe maybe, but we're lucky to get them both in the same tree today. They're both cleaning up. Oh yeah, they'll work together hunting. Oh, he's going to fan that tail and stretch. Look at that, would you? Isn't that great? Look at that. My goodness, that is just beautiful pose. Look how beautiful this bird is. This is our Merlin preening up. We like that. I saw him chase a bird earlier, a small bird. And he took off and then he came back. Joined his friend here, his sibling. And they both decided to preen up in the tree. Anyway, looking around, they're enjoying the sunshine. I'll back off, try to get the top one. He's got to be coming up here pretty quick. Oh yeah, we'll get this guy here. There he is. He's doing a fine job. Look at this guy. Oh yeah. I guess think about getting ready to take off. He's looking now. He spotted some movement. He wants to get a chance to go catch something. Look at him look, would you? Very alert. He's checking every direction now. Looking for his opportunity, and he'll just fly out here just as quick as he can. Yeah, they're quick. Oh yeah. I've seen a lot of birds below him. There he goes. And he wants to preen up now. So we'll just keep an eye on him. Look at that tail. He's working on that now. Gonna fan it out. Look at that, would you? My goodness. We certainly like that. Putting on quite a show. Wow, check that stretch out. Isn't that beautiful? What a great bird. Now he's got his leg out. How wonderful is that? Come down here and get him putting on a show like that. My goodness sakes. This is a wonderful day. Alright, the Merlin flew over here now. Digesting his little bird there. Looking around, seeing what's going on. His friend the Kestrels over in the other tree. You can see the wind picking up, blowing his feathers up a little bit. He's hanging on. Look how big his feet is. See, that's for catching birds. There he fans his tail and stretches. Look at that. Now you can see how handsome he is. What a beautiful stretch. Now that's some kind of posing, I'll tell you that. We like that. Yeah, he's going to preen up. He's had a good second. Oh, there's the kingfisher I can hear. He just kind of flinched a little bit. Look how healthy his feet are. Nice and yellow. My goodness. I can hear the kingfishers flying by and also see the... I'll back off a little bit here. There's our two. Got the belted kingfisher and the Merlin in the same tree. You get a size definition now. And over in the other tree we've got the Kestrels. So This is very interesting. These guys kind of hanging out together in the same tree, and they seem to be getting along pretty good, so it's kind of neat. We're at the Boeing Aerospace Pond, of course. This is where we find her. It's a great bird watching area. Oh yeah, we'll see if that kingfisher will dive down and catch something. And the Merlin, he's just content to sit right there. Oh yeah, we got a lot of ducks and geese here too. There's a green heron hangs out. We're going to try to find that. We're just lucky to see these two in the same spot here. Oh yeah, now the wind's picking up. You can see the limb shaking there, and yeah, we got some weather coming in. So they're going to be hunting as hard as they can now before the rains get here. Alright, I'll come back in on the Merlin now. Close up on there. Look at that face. That's our little Merlin. Feathers blowing in the breeze. Got little eyebrows looking over here. Back off just a little bit. There he is. Yeah, he's getting ready to stretch again. Look at that tail, the bands on his tail. It's just beautiful. Oh, he's got to preen a little more there. We like it when we find this guy. Very attractive bird. Oh, yeah. It's amazing. Him and the kestrel hang out together, too. Whoa, the wind's blowing now. Look at he's getting streamlined, facing into the wind. All right. Well, we'll go try to locate something else. Alright, here's the kestrel. He's looking over his back at the Merlin. Merlin's hanging out over there with their friend, the belted kingfisher. So this is the male kestrel. He's an adult. He's preening up a little bit. Oh yeah, going to stretch, show off his colors. He's stretching and showing his colors now. Now he's got his foot up. Yeah, he saw the Merlin showing off. He thought he'd try to do him one better. Oh yeah, preening up, looking good. Oh, we like it when we come down here and find them hunting and posing on these good perches here. What a great bird. This is our adult male kestrel, and he's just enjoying it here. And like I say, he's kind of hangs out here with the Merlin and the kingfisher, and all three of them are getting along, so we don't know why, but that's the way it is. Oh yeah. See his little white under his eye there. Very colorful bird. Alright. Well, here's our Merlin. Sitting on top of the light pole. It's kind of misting and raining today. And he's watching the peregrine over in the vacant lot on the traffic cone. That's her favorite perch. She's watching the kill from the other day. And everybody's wet, waiting for it to stop raining so they can dry off. But here's our Merlin. We haven't seen him in a couple of days. We're all excited about it. And we're down by the Boeing Aerospace Pond. That's our bird watching area. And this guy here has just landed because we just went up, turned around, came back, and here he was on the pole. This is the spot where the kestrel usually hangs out, but these two guys get along pretty good anyway, so they've got some kind of agreement. So anyway, this is our little Merlin sitting right here looking really proper. A little wet too, I might add. There we go, a little closer. Yeah, he's just kind of looking over one wing and checking things out the other direction. We also got a Cooper hawk down in the tree. We're going to go check on him. Oh yeah, this little guy's wet. Well, he's getting a shower anyway. Now he's looking up. Probably sees another bird of prey sailing over. He's looking up there intent now. There he goes. All right. Well, the Merlin caught himself a mouse or something. He was over by the Boeing Aerospace Pond and flew over here across the road, so it was a rodent. No, it looks like a small bird. All right. So he's made his catch, and he seems to be enjoying it now, so we're going to keep an eye on this little Merlin. And it's breakfast time and it's starting to rain, so We just got a glimpse of him and he sailed over here and I followed him on the hunch and there he was in the tree. So, and the Kestrel, he's over there at the Boeing Aerospace Pond now, and a couple of kingfishers, but we're interested in this guy here. There he is. Get a little bit on his face there. And he's just enjoying this small bird, looks like. See the little feet there? And this is our Merlin. We're all excited about it. We'll keep a close eye on him. We see him every once in a while in the area, but they're about the size of a stellar jay and they look a lot like a kestrel, so you always got to be real careful when it's time to locate them. Oh, yeah. You're really putting on a good show, this guy is. Watch this thicket. There's no leaves on the tree year round now, so it's a good place for bird watching. And it's in the spot where all the raptors come. We've had peregrines in here and Cooper hawks, Merlins, kestrels, sharp shins, red tails. Everything comes here eventually. But this time is our little Merlin. We're all excited about that. He's looking over here, checking everything out. And he's waiting for the opportunity to take off and try to fly down a bird. And there's a lot of starlings in the area because the horse track is very close. Oh, look at that. We'll preen up a little. Oh, stretch. Look at that wing and tail. What a beautiful bird. Look at that. Oh, it couldn't be better. Posing for us like that, my goodness, now he's going to scratch up. We certainly like watching this guy. My goodness. We're always lucky when they do that. Can't believe it. What a beautiful creature. Like I say, we've been looking for him for over a week. And finally we came down here today and there he was. We're very happy about it. Now he's going to get under the tail a little bit. Oh yeah, he's getting himself in tip-top shape. And he probably was a little damp last night and got all dried off now, so we certainly like that. Alright, he's watching the crows come over. He wants to be alert. He doesn't want them surprising him. Oh yeah, looking right over here to us now. Wonder what we're doing. He's just kind of posing. That blue sky and the nice streaks on his chest. See that stripe above his eye and scratching up again. Look at that. There he goes. Going back here, going to preen up a little bit. There's his foot up. Look at that guy. What a beautiful bird. This is our Merlin. Oh, now you can see the stripes on his tail. This is one of the great bird watching spots. We love it here. Fragger Road South and South 204th Street, Kent, Washington. Many birds winter out here, and we love it. Let's see what he's looking at this time. Oh yeah, he's gonna look around over here again. There you go, posing. Oh yeah, he's really concentrating now. He surveyed a lot of birds. He's got to pick one out here, waiting for his opportunity. Oh, he decided to kind of preen up a little bit on his back. Let's see what he does here. Get that feather squared away. A little more head bobbing. Oh yeah, looking really good. Oh, another stretch. Look at that. Very nice. Okay, stretching out the wing. Oh yeah, he's getting everything ready. Now the foot, my goodness, preening up. How lucky can we get? And there he goes. He's after the starling. There's a good looking Merlin. Now I'm going to do under the wing there a little bit. Still preening, getting it all squared away. I can hear a flicker in the background there. Oh yeah, getting down there by the foot. Look at that. Well, how interesting is that? Wonderful. Got this Merlin in the blue sky and she's preening up. It's been kind of cloudy today. It just cleared off and got really nice, and we're out doing a little bird watching. Looks like the birds are enjoying the sunshine too. Gonna preen up and make a good movie. That sky is really blue. We're liking that. We got a little bit of a breeze. This Merlin here is taking the opportunity to get all squared away. Look at that eye. I love their markings. They're good looking birds. Alright. We got a little bit of clouds coming over a little bit, but still pretty good. Our lighting is really good. Alright, well I think we'll watch him scratch up one more time here. She's doing good. Putting on quite a show. She's always got one eye open for the prey. She's always looking for something to catch. Alright. Doing her foot. Look at that, would you? That is absolutely wonderful. Look how yellow those feet are. That's a very healthy bird. She's eating good. They have big feet. Oh yeah, that's our Merlin. She looks pretty content. Looking down. Checking everything out. Alright. There's our little falcon. Still hanging out here. Nice blue sky. Oh, look at that stretch. There you go. Look at that foot. My goodness. Oh yeah, I'm going to scratch up now. He was sitting there kind of drying off. There he's showing off. Look at that. Looking around. Yeah, it quit raining. Now he's really checking out. There's a lot of birds here. He might try to go catch something. Oh yeah, he's intent. Look at this guy. He woke up now, didn't he? Oh yeah. He's not sleeping anymore. Little Merlin here, waking up. Now we'll try to finish up here. Got the blue sky. Bird sitting there just relaxing. He'll be pretty inactive. He's well fed. Has no reason to fly around. Got a full crop. Going to digest the food a little bit. Work's done for the day. Sit up here and just enjoy it. Great little bird. We like these Merlins. Don't find them that often, but when we do, we get all excited about it. We got a lot of food on the trail for them. Oregon juncos, there's some starlings, plenty of robins, some rufous-sided towhees, many kinds of birds. Have song sparrows and just all kinds. There's our Merlin. Oh yeah, he's on the hunt today. He's in his favorite perch. Look at this guy. He wants to see if he can catch himself some breakfast. Oh, he's got his head just a bobbing. Oh We saw his friend, the Cooper hawk, over in the tree. But they're both down here hunting again. And we're all excited about it. He's been hanging around here for a while. We see him about, every other time we come down to the area. And again, we're at 204 South, or South 204th Street in South Frager in Kent, Washington. And this is our little Merlin that hangs out here. And he has a mate too that hangs out, but we only see the one today. But we're always happy when we find him. There he is, a very good looking bird. You see when he bobs his head, you know he's on the hunt. He's wanting to chase one of these birds. He's really looking. Oh yeah. We have several birds of prey here. There's a kestrel that hangs out, a few red tails. Pair of juvenile Coopers, and of course a couple of Merlins. He's really intent on the hunt here. We really like that.